Morning, outdoors once again. This time I'm fairly sure this will be a commons video. I'm hoping to go up to there into the trees to get out of the wind, because as nice as it is, it's really windy and it's well below freezing Celsius. And I even got my big boy jacket on today, that's how cold it is. But I woke up this morning, there's a nice little dust in the snow on top of the mountains, and that's my favourite time to come out and get outdoors. So I'm going to go up there. I'm on top of the mountain, right? Right at the top. I just met a biker on a mountain bike, not a motorbike. I said, "Morning, bud." "Hey, bud. Do you work for the council?" This is what he's asking me. No. I just had a 5-minute chat with him now. He works for the council and he just gave me a 5-minute like chat. Or I just listened more like of his ideas to improve the council. Never thought I'd have that chat at the top of the mountain today, let me tell you. Oh god, you meet some people like funny though. I just came here to get this shot because I thought it was pretty cool. I just seen a couple walking the dog by there. Literally about 10 feet away. And as soon as I passed them, I came down here. I bet if they turn around now, they could probably think I'm gonna go be a ghost or something because they can't see me now. I'm trying to find a good spot in the trees just to sit and get into cover, because I don't know if you can see, tears are streaming down my face. Not because I'm sad, because it's bloody windy. It's windy, it's cold. I mean, I don't mind the cold, but it's the wind which is doing it. So I like coming up this place, but one thing always bothers me coming up here is the logging. I know we need wood and stuff, but the valley I live in, obviously I grew up here, and we're surrounded by mountains. And whichever mountain you used to go as a kid, there was trees like this everywhere. Now some of the mountains, they're totally bare because they're chopping them down. Like I said, I know we need wood, but it's too bloody much if you ask me. It's too much. It's very annoying. But anyway, enough whinging. Like, I found the spot. If I can get phone signal, that is. Is there any cryptids in this spooky forest of mystery? Always used to come camping in places like this growing up. Oh shit. Let me know if you see any shadow dudes or cryptids in the background, because I'd like to know. I've been walking quite a bit to get to this little part of the forest. I got a hell of a walk back to the car later. I was going to go to the waterfall, the one I went to in the summer. I'm going to go back there, but I'm waiting for it to get colder so it ices up. Because it's only about -1, -2 at the moment. It's not cold enough. So I wanted to get proper freezing. So when I go back to that waterfall, it'll be like all magical and stuff. Or just bloody cold, one of them. Wherever I go, there's these little alleyways, obviously where they've cut the trees down. And they'd be planted in rows. Do I have signal? That's the question, isn't it? I had signal earlier. Oh, I got signal. I think this is the spot. Switch to the other mic. I'm hoping you can hear me. I have a proper wet arse here. Do I sometimes forget how nice it is to get out of the hustle and bustle of work and just general busy day-to-day life and just sit in isolation in silence. It's quite nice. I could easily go to sleep here. I'm not even joking. I'm quite warm because I'm layered up. I could happily go to sleep for like 10-15 minutes here. But I won't. Look like a bloody Oompa Loompa with so many layers on. Right, it's just nice to sit in silence. I rarely get this. I'm rarely sitting in silence. It's quite nice. Before we get to the comments, the first thing, I put a video out, was it yesterday, up a different part of the mountain, with my bushy owl-like eyebrows coming out of my bloody hat. About why no debunking videos and what have you, because You sound imaginative, all that bollocks. I think some of you misinterpreted that video to saying I'm not going to do them anymore. It's not the case at all. I'm not going to rebrand my YouTube channel. Don't worry about that. The debunking videos are not going away. It's just right now I haven't seen anything worthwhile. That's what I was getting at in the video. I wasn't like stating I was never going to do them again. I'm going to delete my channel and become a funny dog video channel, which would be pretty cool if you ask me. But no, it's not the case. So don't worry about that. Just wanted to state that because I think a few of you thought, oh, what? Is he rebranding the channel? No, I'm not. So don't worry. Now, as always, I'm going to get to as many comments as I can, but I can't answer all of them, unfortunately. I will try and heart as many as I can, though. I have signal. Oh, my God. This is the first for an outdoor adventure. I have actual phone signal. First one from Roy Judson says, my take on this video, he's talking about the video from yesterday. In sub-zero temperatures, there's an ice cream van on the streets. If you know anything about where I'm from, it is never too cold for ice cream. That ice cream van will be out 365 days a year. Trust me. That was quite funny. Nikki Cat 254 says, and fair play. She comments all the time, fair play to you. You've been watching the hell out of my videos and I very much appreciate it. She says, I've been binge watching your videos for a bit more than a month just before Halloween. I haven't gotten sick of you yet. Give it time. If anything, you have ruined other similar channels for me. I compare them with yours and they never stand up for the comparison. Your videos are relaxing, while the others try too hard to be funny, and most actually aren't. So I would say you're the best, to me anyway. I appreciate it, Nikki. The thing with like any video I make, it's pretty much me, it's pretty much me. I don't put on a character. I'm not saying others do, but I just, it's just something I don't do. I just tend to waffle on what's on my mind and what's, react to something in front of me. That's pretty much what I do. That's pretty much what I do in daily life as well. So, I'm sure I annoy some people, but I appreciate it. Mike D says, and this is commenting on the entertainment purposes video I put out a couple of days back, which if you haven't watched it, I've linked it down below. I think some of you probably didn't watch it because it was a snippet from my live stream, but that's fine, don't worry about it. I'm not hurt. Mike D says, I've got some of my own views when it comes to this kind of thing. I completely respect the decision to stay out of it, but it's what I think it is. I understand why he's going after them as well, and I can see his side of it. I think he's talking about Laney and Ben, I think. I don't particularly care about Laney and Ben, but you can't get mad when someone calls you out when you're doing something deceptive. That's my view. That's exactly the thing as well. Like channels like Really Haunted, Laney and Ben, and other channels who make, deceptive ghost media, when they get called out, they get annoyed. You can't get annoyed at that. You just can't. It's like if you're an arms dealer or a drug runner and you finally get caught and go to prison. You can't whinge about it. I'm not saying those channels are the same as arms dealers. Christ, I'm just making a comparison. They're not, not breaking the law. At least I don't think they are. But you can't get annoyed at that stuff when you get called out. I always find it weird when channels get annoyed at that. And I know in public they have to be defensive and like, you don't know what you're talking about and stuff like that. Terrible. But you can't get annoyed when you get called out for your bullshit. You just can't. You're only getting annoyed because you've been called out and you've been caught out. That's the only reason you're getting annoyed. But yes, thank you for the comment. Oh, by the way, before we get further as well, I said in a recent video, I was talking about channels, and one of them I said, there was one channel I couldn't remember the name of, which I so desperately trying to be Mindseed. Paranormies. Paranormies, that's what I meant. I haven't watched them for a while, and I did watch them a couple of months back, because people would say, can you have a look at these and that. And I found the masks, and I was going to make a video on it, and I thought I did. I obviously didn't. But if you go to their channel, they are carbon copy Mindseed, or trying to be Mindseed. And I get it, Mindseed is a top paranormal channel, but it's bollocks. But yeah, it's the Paranormies. That's the one I was trying to think of the other day. Dan Riley says, you're absolutely right about these paranormal channels being out of ideas. They post the same old crap. There is a channel called Midwest Ghost Hunters that you might want to check out, and he has some interesting clips. I will when I get home, Dan. I don't know if you ever were interested in some exorcism clips or even regarding stigmata. That would be really interesting in my opinion. When I was young, my mom was friends with the family of Saint Little Rose, I don't know who that is, who endured the stigma, and it's well documented and happened in Massachusetts in the USA. I remember visiting when I was young and seeing her photos, and it really freaked me out until I got older and found it an amazing story. I look forward to see your future endeavours, my friend, and your area looks amazing. Well, I appreciate it, Dan. The problem with exorcisms, I don't believe in them. I generally think exorcisms of the past. I don't know about modern day, but I think exorcisms of the past. I think there's one down to pure belief of their religion, and two, I think it was like a misunderstanding of medicine. That's what I think. Most exorcisms from days gone. Modern day, I don't know. Who bloody knows? I don't even know if they still go on, do they? I have no idea. I only ever see stuff like that in the crazy channels. The ones who just spit out bollocks. I don't know, but my take on old school exorcisms over the last couple hundred years is down to belief of their religion and a misunderstanding of medicine. That's my take on it. Who knows? I could be totally wrong, but that's my take on it. But I will look at that channel though, Dan. I appreciate it. Helen Davis says, the US is debating banning TikTok. Well done. Obviously, this doesn't apply to me, but I'll read it out. Well, it does apply to me, actually. From Jules Song. And she says, to all Dandolfians. I've never heard that before. It's pretty cool. I like that. Dandolfians. I think I'll use that, Jules Song. Are any of you in active paranormal investigation groups local to you in the United States? I need to get hold of active groups in different areas of the US, and I assure you, it's not for nefarious purposes. Most of what I'm finding are small groups of 4 to 6 people that are also running for-profit ghost tours. If you know of an online listing of such groups, I'd love to hear about it. Thanks in advance. P.S. My quest is Dandolfian and Nifty. Jules Song Julie. Well, Julie, I appreciate it. And if anyone wants to answer Julie in the comments of my last video, she's right there asking for active groups. Go comment with her. There's a helicopter. Probably looking for me. I have been missing for almost an hour. It was a helicopter, but then it was like a ghostly moon. What was that all about? Peter Caldwell says on the video again yesterday where I said I went to the Brecon Beacons. It's because of my accent. It's not the Bracken. It's Brecon. Brecon. Look it up. It's a really nice area of Wales. Right, there you go. Ryan Holloway. Look at Paranormies channel. I'm 99% sure the video of an old lady in the bathroom or any other one would be good at least to look at by someone like you. Thanks. If you want to link that to me, I will have a look. Paranormies video of an old lady in the bathroom. Weird. I'll have a look at that. I'm going to say it's a to bloody bollocks, just without looking at it, but I'm going to have a look at it. Mike Rollins says, first of all, you get a heart. I liked the video, but it made me feel sick. Keep walking around in a circle. Was there a Ghost Ice Cream fan up there with you because I could hear the music? Totally agree with you as well. You don't need to go back to all them fake paranormal shit. Yeah, I walk about. When I'm standing, I can't keep still. It's weird. I'm struggling to keep still, but yeah, trust me. But, I got a wet ass as well. But yeah, going on yesterday where I said I don't bother going back to fake paranormal channels once I've debunked the videos and all that. I just don't see the point. It's like, it's a hell of a noise coming from somewhere. I think it's a helicopter, but sometimes it sounds like a helicopter and sometimes it doesn't. Yeah, like I said, I don't go back to fake paranormal channels once they've been debunked countless times because I just don't see the point. I don't see the point in wasting my time and wasting your time. I don't know. Like I said, I know other channels go back to other channels over and over again, and that's totally fine. It's just for me. I don't see the point in myself. That's the only reason. And like I said, I know I said about Santa Claus ain't real. I was only joking. He is definitely real, Santa Claus, for anyone watching. It's like debunking a Marvel movie. What's the point? Jay Ayrton says, I'm not here for the debunking, although maybe do another channel. I'd love to learn to edit. Editing videos, I'm slowly putting certain videos out where I show you how to do the bollocks. The ghostly stuff, I mean. And like I said, there's the Diego Spikers one coming very soon. Remember the video of him, not the one with him in that bloody tent thing, which was just a simple cut. But the one where he's walking into the room with the girl sitting on the floor, and you see arms in the cupboard, and they go in, and he looks in the cupboard and all that. Expect a video soon of that, hopefully. Fingers crossed if I can. I know how he's done it. I'm just trying to think how I would do it, because it's just me filming. I haven't got no one doing it with me, but we'll see. Mess with it, try out new things. Like I said, I'm not, well, not I will never try new things. The reason I call this channel World of Mr. Grey, Mr. Grey me, my world, is so I could put up anything I wanted, really. I used to be a gaming channel, and then after a while, although I still love gaming, I didn't want my channel just to be one thing. So I changed my name a couple of years back to World of Mr. Grey. In order, so if I wanted to, I could just put out, like, I don't know, funny dog video or something. You can never get too old with funny dog videos, let me tell you. I hope I'm not sitting in sheep shit there, man, because I can see sheep shit by there. I don't think I am. I mean, it's a possibility, let's be honest. Dawn Evans, I'm going to read this one, it's a long one. Dawn Evans says, first time I've commented on your channel since subscribing. Wee hubby watches with it when interested, and that tends to be the shape, your channel, and now Cole Spectre. The only paranormal channels we now watch are the Foreman Brothers, Ouija Brothers, and some CCTV channels. I've only watched one episode of the Foreman Brothers, but the Ouija Brothers, I highly recommend them. I have a feeling Cole will tell us how they can be manipulated, but, like yourself, the Russian man, Tim Rosov, who never lied, and others, well, I watch for fun, and why not? I do know the Brecon Beacons as I hail from Worcestershire, so your neck of the woods is pretty close, and even everyone I grew up with on my beautiful council estate had their first days out your way. Yep, we are a little older than you, but only in years. You're only as old as you feel. Anyway, I do find your content entertaining and touch at home. You are also a natural in front of the camera with no audience to give feedback. That's a talent of its own from which all of the debunkers share. It's from living on my own for so long. It's from only having me to talk to in the house. Oh, how sad. That's a talent of his own which all the debunkers share. However, the shape singing talent is sublime. We do enjoy your debunks, and it's a shame you don't do more. It's a growing community as subscribers become frustrated with all the fakery. And let's be honest, the money to be made. Why do you believe we will never be as big as the big five? That's the thing. I think I said this a while ago, and something Shape thought as well. Yeah, this channel will never be as big as the top 5 channels. Because who wants to go to a channel where they're saying those creepy videos you're watching are full of shit? We'll never be as big as them, and I'm fine with that, by the way. I'm totally fine with that. Slowly but surely, he has paved the way, and more people want more content. I believe you have a proper job. I do. It's a proper job. It's not a job I enjoy, but it's a proper job. So I do understand, and your style is different. It happens to be one this pommy finds entertaining and very funny. It takes us a while to commit, so forgive the tardy thank you from us. We do appreciate that this work is not easy. We could never do it, expect or not. Another thing, you and the Shape do self-deprecation. Stop it. Most of us have common sense, but not all of us can sit in front of the camera in an entertaining and without derogatory comments take apart fakery. Cole, as we guessed, waited for the nasties to crawl out of the holes and then wham, argue with those qualifications. However, your science board is just as good. My science board is facts. It's facts. And just as effective. Thank you again for all you do. Dawn and Simon Evans. Thought I wouldn't leave that gem out. Well, Dawn and Simon, I very much appreciate it. I appreciate your comments. And thank you very much. I'm actually getting a bit chilly now. I'm going to have to start walking again now. I do have like a sausage roll in my bag, mind. Any Bigfoot spear me or? Do you know what I just noticed? No birds. Why is there no birds around here? That's weird. I've just noticed that now. Saying that, it is cold. Maybe they sleep in. I don't know. Yeah, they probably huddled up somewhere now. Right, I'm going to make it this the last one because I'm actually getting a bit cold now and I need to start moving again because I got a wet ass, a cold ass, and almost cold bollocks. So, why did I give you that information? I don't know. But from Woods, I'll go. Says, thought you mentioned a few weeks ago you were going to debunk the undebunkable. I think it was the Polaroid thingy, but not sure because you never debunked it. No, I said I was going to make a video about it because it's one of those ones where I can't debunk it, and nobody can either now because they don't make the film, the Polaroid film anymore. It's about the Glassell Park Polaroid ghost. I have my thoughts on it, and I am going to make a full-blown video, and I'm glad you commented because I completely forgot I was going to make that video. So expect a video about that very soon. But anyway, I have got to go now because I'm getting quite cold. I got like about 2-mile trek back to my car through forestry and stuff. So it's going to be fun. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed. I'm getting really cold now. That's my hands here in my pocket. Leave a like if you like this video. Leave a sub if you're new to my channel. I do this quite often. And I'm going to try and get outdoors a lot more lately. But obviously I'll still have to do the indoor stuff because, you know, that's how I explain the bullshit and the bollocks. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and bye for now. I know I said I was going to go, but you know what? I actually can't remember which way I came into this this patch of forest. This could be one of those lost and found videos now. I honestly can't remember. I've been walking for about 10 minutes and I thought I came this way. I think I'm lost in the haunted woods. Oh no, I think I got it. Right, I'm definitely going. Bye for now.